No, that's not a good clap. There we go. Nice. All right. Hello, we're back. Weekly replay here again, reviewing. Very sad, heartbreaking, but glad it's out. JuiceWRLD was definitely the leader of his generation, 100%. Like, this generation would have completely needed him, and it's terrible that he's gone. But let's just get past the sad stuff. Try to get into this album. Start right away. First song, Conversations. Conversations is a fantastic Ronnie J beat. It's very poppy, which is kind of heavily juxtaposes what JuiceWRLD is saying. And it kind of creates a very nice, early tone for the album, early themes. And it's kind of one of the only, like, happier beat, more uplifting beat tracks throughout this project. Definitely strong start to the album. Let's hide Juice's face over here. He's a little in my face here. Titanic. Titanic is like a song that honestly feels like it was meant for Death Race for Love. Kind of like got on the chopping ground, The end verse, there's a moment where you can like hear Juice giving up though, and it's like, it's just so terrible. But I feel like this is a song where like it might grow on me as time goes on, but for right now, the repetition of it kind of puts it in B. Bad Energy. Bad Energy has a really well done beat, very quiet piano and synths, I feel like, that are just kind of like, they're so barely hearable, but they really add to the track. They kind of make it sound more spacious, or built out, I should say. And when you listen to the lyrics of this song specifically, compared to all the others, it really just shows like how great of a person JuiceWRLD was. I think that the lyrics actually of the song keep this one up rated high. Also, all right, real quick, let me know if you think which is gonna have more high tracks here, the purples or the pinks. I just colored them because it looked to match the album cover nicely, But like, now I'm doing this, I'm like, which is gonna be, the purple, or more of the purples the better tracks, or more of the pinks. Obviously, we got 2 in A right now, 1 purple and B, but that could quickly change. I mean, look at the next track right here, Righteous. Righteous is the first single from Legends Never Die, and it shows the guitar that's all over this album. All right, this guitar is everywhere, but it's good because it's sad. So it should be everywhere. This is like JuiceWRLD. The album cover is like JuiceWRLD looking at us from heaven. He just all over this track is just so well. It's like such a constant voice changes and the flow switch ups and just everything that he's speaking on. It just makes it. This is the perfect song from this album. Right in the S. Blood on My Jeans. Another nice guitar, which again, it's really everywhere. And this one is kind of haunting. Whereas Righteous was sad, bring tears to your eyes. This one shows like how torn he was, like his two loves of his current girlfriend and the drugs. Like the chorus when he just kind of drops down the measures, or the notes. He drops down the notes, not the measures. That don't make sense. Measures go what? Digress. All right, that chorus is just so catchy. It's like an earworm. It's not anything crazy, but it's definitely good. Definitely same level as Titanic. Tell Me You Love Me is just a great chorus by Trippie Redd, and fantastic verse by Juice. This really shows that like they had that punk sound like really figured out, like basically perfected. Honestly, the punk sound was basically perfected. The Other Side is a standout song to me from this project, and how its themes are very different from the rest of the album. Like it's JuiceWRLD and Polo G are very much talking about like young life was fundamental issues with the way that they are grown, which Polo G did a lot on The GOAT. Polo G's verse is fantastic with his storytelling, and the Kid Laroi, while not exactly fitting the messaging as well as the other two, he's still fantastic. Like he's got he's got the best part of the beat all to himself, and when the guitars really kick in on his verse, it makes it one of my favorites on the album. Right in S with Righteous. Life's a Mess is JuiceWRLD telling everyone else to hold on, because he knows how difficult it is too. And if anyone should be telling you to just keep going, it's him. Even though he didn't make it, he was pushing through, and you gotta push through. You try to find a way, no matter what things are. And like the idea that like even when things feel over, there's always light. And he found that light, like, and you can find that light too. It's just, it's a really good track. But also, it doesn't go in S because, let's be honest here, Halsey's completely unnecessary on the song. All right, say what you want. Unnecessary feature. Unless she wrote it, then I take it back. I'm sorry, Halsey. Come and Go. First, let's start this off with something very important here, okay? I fucking hate Marshmello, okay? Marshy Boy, ass, garbage, okay? However, I see him on a track, and I'm usually pretty against it, but I kept open mind, all right? And this is honestly a great beat. This is very unlike his other stuff. He doesn't just drop it. When Juice finishes the chorus, he plateaus it for a while, and then he drops it, and he drops it with a guitar, like using the electric guitar as the drop is so much better. And honestly, I'm extremely surprised it goes an A+. I Want It. It's a nice personal song from Juice to his girlfriend. It really shows like just how happy she made him. It's still one of the weaker songs though on the album. The production on it is kind of poorly mixed, honestly. It could be an unfinished song really by Juice, even though that's not how he was, because he would freestyle done. Maybe they would have had him re-freestyle it or go back over his freestyle. Would have re-freestyle. That's stupid. Biting Demons makes it sound like he knew this shit was going to happen to him, okay? It's so eerie to listen to this song. No matter what you think of this song, it's an eerie song to listen to. And it goes like right in between those two tiers. Directly in the middle. Speaking of eerie songs, okay? Wishing Well is so just scary, like chills, goosebumps just listening to it. Like, all right, I'm just gonna say some lines from it, okay? I cry out for help, do they listen? This is the part when I tell you I'm fine, but I'm not. I just don't want you to worry. Like hello, this is written before he passed, and there's so many more. There's one I believe on this song about like if it weren't for the pills he wouldn't be here, but because of the pills he's gonna be gone. Like, come on. Screw Juice has a quiet but also blown out bass, which is honestly very rare on this album. It's a good song. It's not one of my favorites, but it's definitely good. It's right down the middle. How lost he was in the drugs, like he's going up and away. Like, it's just the fact that he had all these songs written and no one did anything. I don't like it. On the actual song itself, it's so damn catchy. And also on this song, what's really sad to me is on Death Race for Love, when he rapped, and like Goodbye and Good Riddance, okay, when he rapped about the drugs, okay, he rapped like in love with them, okay, like he was just doing them, he was taking them, like he just doesn't care, But on this project, he's rapping about it like he wants out, like he's addicted and he doesn't know what to do about it, and he's just crying for help essentially in these songs. This is an A. Try to keep composure. Stay High. I like the beat, up tempo flow. It's again sad. He felt like he needed them to feel okay, and no one really did anything to try to change his mind on that. This is like around here. ish area, you know. We'll put it. I've been listening to it a lot actually, compared to the other songs as they've been going on. So we're gonna throw it in A. So, like songs, like lines like "Drip or Drown Myself," which is a good play on Gunna's Garbage album, but and like "My girlfriend worried about me, think I'm gonna kill myself." These he's going in the booth and he's freestyling, which means this is just right off the top of his head. If you go back a year and you listen to what he's freestyling, and then you go to this, like someone had to see the shift. Cant Die. Title of the song, dude. Just read the fucking title, dude. It's called Cant Die. He called the song Cant Die. I don't know if they called the song Cant Die, but he says he can't die on the song. And he's rapping about everyone who's died and the fact that he can't because he was never alive. But the fact that the parts that he's not saying that specific line, he's just rapping about himself unintentionally. He's going to OD on his own time. Hope the news is a lie. Do you remember? Do you remember when this man passed? The day this man passed? Because everyone called bullshit. No matter what you looked at, everyone said, this can't be true. This is bullshit. Because no one wanted the leader of this entire fucking generation to be gone. He's gone. All these labels, they don't even pay attention. Just look at Polo G's last album. That production, that mixing, so bad. They took what could have been, because I went back to it, they took what could have been a classic album and they made it not that good. That's why I gave it a bad review when I first did it, because I'm just playing it and the beats sound so ass, but when you listen to his lyrics, they're so fantastic. And the label, they just don't care. They don't care about these young rappers. They just steal them for their money and they just leave them till they get shot or overdose. And they don't even care. It's so fucked. Man of the Year tries to end the album on a happier note from Cant Die. It's the idea that, you know, Juice is the Man of the Year. He has a little funny thing where he like shit talks himself and he says like, JK, Juice, you awesome, and he's talking in the mirror. Just really fucking, it's funny. But it's one of the happier tracks on the album. Besides those couple lines, you know, it's alright. It's pretty weak compared to most of the other albums. But overall, you know, talk about the album here a little bit. Here, we'll put this right here. Like that. Just to overall talk about the album a little bit. The last words on this album are from JuiceWRLD are, I believe it's JuiceWRLD's girlfriend, okay? She's singing The Party Never Ends, which is from Astroworld, which Astroworld released in August 2018. Goodbye and Good Riddance released in May 2018, okay? We're in 2020. It is July 2020. It has been 2 years. 2 years. This man shot up to stardom, like basically top of everyone in 2 years. And now he's gone. In just 2 years, this man went from being basically a nobody to one of the biggest artists alive and dead. And no one did shit. And he's not even the only one. Lost Mac Miller too. Pop Smoke got shot. And all we care about is fucking DJ Academics going, snitching's fine. Why don't you advocate for them to not end up on the streets in the first place? Or get addicted to the drugs? The generations have screwed up this one. They're fucked. It's so bad. I know this has nothing to do with the album, but it's just so terrible. You know, it's a very selfish way of putting it, but like in the last year, basically, I've lost two of my favorite artists of all time. to drugs. And there's thousands who are overdosing every day. And it's not talked about at all. No one speaks up on it. This is rough. Thanks for watching. If you listen to this weird, sad rant, thanks, I guess. Like to see what you think of this album yourselves. What's your favorite song? Alright. What's your least favorite song? What would you give this album? I didn't even rate the damn album. Holy shit. This album, alright, look at this, okay? This album is an A. This is an A album, okay? It gets a big A. Let me know what you want to see next time. This has been the Weekly Replay. Rest in peace, Jared Higgins.